So it looks like so far I'm right. Just the past few days at least. A couple of days ago I made a video just saying that I believe that we have reached the bottom in the tech sector and cryptocurrency, and then we're going to see a recovery in the following days, predicting that at the latest by February 2nd, the actual recovery is going to start. So yesterday S&P 500 was up, crypto was a little down. Today everything is kind of growing back. Now this could very well be just kind of a little bounce, and then we're going to go back in the downturn, and that seems to be the larger consensus. A lot of people have dumped heavily. However, it isn't my belief. I'm kind of going against the current here, and I say this is the bottom. Now this is to some it's very peculiar because of the pattern. I've been involved in crypto for a long time, almost a decade, and we've seen these patterns where crypto and Bitcoin, they pull back up to 80%. So a lot of people just assume that that's what we're going to see. So what makes me think that that's not the case? What makes me think that this is the bottom and we're already starting on a slow recovery? Well, the VIX volatility index, like I've said, hit 33, and that's usually a signal where people start buying. I know I'm not a firm devotee of TA and whatnot, but enough people are into it that it can't be discounted, because it's kind of a self-fulfilling prophecy. When you have a lot of TA and a lot of belief in TA and charts, people call it and then it kind of becomes reality, if you will. But other than the VIX volatility, it has now become that a vast majority of retail investors that are involved in the tech sector are also involved in crypto. And we've had this exponential growth to the point where celebrities are talking about it. You have NFTs, you have DeFi, you have so much technology, metaverse, all this stuff going on. We're no longer going to see, in my opinion, these 80% swings. We're going to see 50, we may see 60, we may even see 65% drops. But I don't think it's going to go to 80. It's just not. Because when the price gets cheap enough, retail investors as well as institutional investors buy up what is available. Recently, Etsy dropped 60-70% when I'm talking about the tech sector here. Well, a lot of large investors bought up shares of Etsy. I was reading a couple other guys became majority shareholders of Netflix because it dropped so much. So you see, there is this, just like when a crypto goes up 200% in a day, well, there is a consensus feeling amongst everyone that will it sell off a little bit? And it seems like it's always around that 200% mark. I don't want to be some sort of fanatic of, the abstract, but it does seem to work out that way. But I don't know the exact psychology of it. However, the same thing happens with price points. When something drives a certain amount, people feel that there is value there. They see the upside and they buy into it. This comes from institutional and it comes from retail investors as well. So things cease to drop below certain thresholds because of data. Probably data is crunched, and these are where the lines are drawn, especially when it comes to larger investors and institutional investors. So this is where I see the bottom being. Now, I could be completely wrong, and I'm really putting myself out there saying that because it's true. Just because I was right the past couple of days doesn't mean anything. This could be just a little bump and then we could continue going down, but it's not what I believe. So if you're listening to the media and all these people talking about selling everything they have, well, just know that there's at least someone in the space that doesn't believe that hasn't sold everything, and is actually buying now, and that believes this is the beginning of the recovery. Because at the end of the day, the people that talk and make a lot of noise and are loud, those aren't the people that are really moving the market. Hell, I'm not even really the one moving the market. It's the big wallets, and the big wallets have data that make smart decisions, non-emotional decisions. The big money is smart money, and the big money sees value and is buying in. This is why you're seeing this recovery. I don't think it's just a bounce, okay? So take that with a grain of salt, pepper, whatever you want, as I usually say. But I hope that this gives you a little bit of a more positive outlook on the market. And I'm not saying run out and take a HELO loan on your house and HELOC, whatever, and jump into the market. But I'm saying, if you've made it this far holding, you've done really well. Don't panic and give up now, because we're finally seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. Thank you guys for tuning in. As always, buy red and sell green.